Today I'm going to be reviewing One More Soul, written by Jeff Giles. Unless it's Jeff Giles, it's Giles. One More Soul, it's a young adult novel. It's a romance and science fiction. It really hits on a lot of genres. And it's about a 17-year-old girl whose father has just died. She lives with her mother and her 8-year-old brother. And then it's about this young man who is 20 years old or so. And he comes from this place called the Lowlands. And now the Lowlands, I pictured it like hell. And what his job as a bounty hunter to do is he's given a certain person that he needs to go and collect their soul. So he'll go to the real world, to the human world, and he'll get this person and he'll snatch their soul. And when he snatches their soul, then they die. He takes them to the Lowlands where they will forever be held and punished for whatever horrible thing they did. So it's a hell kind of that's meant specifically for people who have done really bad things. And this boy and girl, young man and young woman, their paths intertwine. This book is very pro-women. So in the beginning, the mother is a very strong woman who's doing things and living life despite the husband's death. And this girl, she takes care of her little brother. There's these two dogs, and the girl dog is a little bit older than the boy dog, and the girl dog always is kind of giving eyes to the boy dog that he needs to man up, and the boy dog is always whimpering. So it's got all these kind of consistent elements of strength in women. It definitely took me down turns that I didn't quite expect because I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't like young adult romance, which is what young adult mainly is. It was still good despite the fact that I don't like young adult romance. The ending was not satisfying to me. The bounty hunter, he ended up having to make a decision on what to do in the end so that he could either be with this girl forever or be in the Lowlands forever. And the choice that he chose was one of those decisions that was neither. He kind of chose this lukewarm neither. I didn't find it satisfying at all. A thing I didn't like that had to do with the writing is every few pages there was always a simile. So it'd be, just for an example that's not in the book, it would say, oh, the clouds, they were like the whiteness of my eyes, or the trees, which were like seaweed of the water, or the phone, which was like the black of the night. It was just all these similes. It started to sound repetitive, even though it was only every few pages, but it started to get on my nerves quite significantly. But other than that, it was good. It was an interesting book, and I would recommend it if you like books that are kind of a little bit from hell and a little bit of romance and a little bit of winter storms, a little bit of supernatural, and a little bit of sadness that she lost her dad. So thanks Jeff Giles, for writing this book and sharing it with everybody, and read it if you wish.